Assalamu alaikum, this is Muhammad Khair, math teacher at KKI Schools, and our lesson today 7-3 more multiplication properties of exponents, and our objective is to raise a power to a power, to raise a product to a power. Let us start. Okay, we start from here. He asked me to simplify each expression. He give you, this is the beginning. If you have n with power 8 raised to the power 4, what is your mission, my dear student? You just multiply the 8 by the 4 and you're done. So you write the n down and find out the product between 4 multiply 8, which is 32. We're done. Okay, so the rule here, or your technique, my dear student, just multiply the power outside by the power inside and you done. Okay, now let us take another one. Here he switch the power, the 4 inside and the 8 outside, and he tries to tell you it is no matter. Okay, you just multiply 8 by the 4, so and with power 32 also, as well as here. Okay, now we have this one. As we learned, this multiply by this, you can take it beside 2 multiply 1 over 4. This is down. Now 2 by 1 equal, yes, 2, and 1 by 4 equal 4, so 2 over 4, which equal 1 over 2. Yes, so C with power 1 over 2. We're done. Okay, my dear student. Okay, here the same way, we multiply the 10 by 2 over 5. We do it beside, this is over 1, up with up, down with down, which equal 20 over 3. So the answer is, okay, the base all of time not change, doesn't change. Okay, so it is the power 20 over 3. So this is the answer. Are you happy? I hope so. Now, after we make sure you understand, you have to multiply this by this. So he give you more question now and different numbers. For example, here it is 7 multiply -1, which equal W with power -7. And you learned from previous that if you have a negative power, you have to change its position. It was up, you have to put it down, so to make it positive. And what's about up? It is 1. Okay, so this is question 14. Let us do more. 15. Okay, it is 3 over 5 multiply -1 over 2. As you see, we do it beside here. 3 over 5 multiply -1 over 2. I know the answer must be negative, so I erase this. The 1 over 2 here, not all. Okay, up with up, down with down, as you know, my dear student. So it is 3 over 10, but with negative. So x with -3 over 10. But he said for you from before, he don't, or yes, he doesn't like to see the negative sign. So what you have to do directly, you push it down. Okay, so x with power 3 over 10 over 1. Okay, let us do number 16 here. Okay, you see the power will multiply it by this power, so it is negative 18. Yes, what about this number, teacher? Keep it outside now. So d multiply d with negative 18. Yes, okay, but this one has 1. Yes, okay, now we know that if we have the same pace, we add this with this. So 1 for me and 18 for Hamada, for example. So the answer equal D with power negative 17. And we don't like to see the negative power. So how I can um, remove it, or not remove it, change it to positive, I have to put it down. So D with power 17, and up we don't have anything, so we put 1. This is the answer. Okay. Now regarding to this, 0, number 19, my dear student. Okay, regarding to this, my dear student, if you have a power 0, so multiply by 3, so D with power 0 equal 1. So you can ignore this at all. It does not exist. Okay, so what I have, only 1 over 9 multiply by 3. 1 over 9, I take it beside, 1 over 9 multiply by 3 over 1. Yes, equal 3 over 9, which equal, divide up by 3, down by 3. It is 1 over 3. So the answer is 1, C with power 1 over 3. Okay, my dear student, are you happy now? Okay, let us take 20 here. Okay. Now this power will multiply by this power. It is give me t with power negative 4. And this power multiply by this power. Okay, it's give me t with power, sorry, it give me t with power negative 10. Now I have the same base, no problem to combine the power, so it is equal t with power negative 14. And I don't like to keep or to see a power is negative, as you see, so I push it down. I draw like this and put it down like this, but to change power to the, sorry, positive. What's about up? I put 1. So this is the answer. Okay, my dear student. Okay. Okay. Now let us move to the second part here. Now, if you see here, the number here, or the letter here, or the base here has no coefficient. Okay, but here it has a coefficient. Okay, what we have to do if we have a coefficient here, see, this is the new skill that you have to learn. This is the difference between sorry, between the first part and the second part. Here you have a coefficient here, see. Now let us start. What happened to the coefficient? This is the new thing. As we know before, the negative 4 will multiply by the negative 6. We know that, so n with negative 24. But negative multiply negative give me positive. Don't, be careful. Don't do the mistake. The same mistake. So because it is negative and negative, it's give me positive. We done from this. But what about the 3 here? You just write the 3 and raise it to the power negative 4. Just only. Now, Again, we finish, but here, to make it more simplified, this negative 4, this, or the 3 with power negative 4, it has a negative power, and as we know before, we don't like to make it, okay, we don't like to, sorry, we don't like to have a negative power, so we draw a line like this, and we cut this, and we push it down, and we change the sign. It will be positive. We're done. Are you happy? I hope so. Let us move to the next question here, 27 or 23. Again, teacher, we don't have a power here, so directly you write the 7a as it is, and the power will distribute it to both of them. So negative 2 here and negative 2 here. And both of them are negative, so let us push them down. Okay, I will push them down. See? Let me fix this and see. So I put it here, and the empty, I will put 1 and change the sign. Are you happy? I hope so. So let us move to the next one, or take a different one here. For example, this one. I will take this one. As we know, this power will visit this power and will visit this power. You know it is 1, yes? Okay, now you draw the page as it is, and then the 2 have a 3. Move here. 3 multiply 1 equal 3, and 3 multiply by 1 over 6. We do it here. 3 multiply 1 over 6. 1 up with up, down with down. It is equal to 3 over 6, which equal 1 over 2. You know that, yes? Goes up, have the number down. So it is x with power 1 over 2. And all of them multiply by x with power 2. This power and this power, we can add them. Why? Because they have the same base. So half plus 2, it is 2 and half, yes? Easy. So 2 to the power 3 multiply x with power 2 and half. We write it like this. Okay, nice. What else? Let us choose one more question from the long one here. Let us take this, the longest one. Okay, don't scare. It is easy. We are here. We have this power of the power. Okay, let us take this first. This part first. Let us do it, finish it. It is 2j. Yes, the 3 will visit the 2 and visit the 11. Okay, I mean by visit, multiply. 2 to the power 3 and 3 multiply by 11 equal 33, and we write the rest as it is. Okay, it is k with power 5, it is k with power 6, it is 4, j with power 2. Okay, now we combine the like base. Okay, for example, we see this base and this base are the same. What is the power for each one? It is 6 and 5, so add them. So 1k here with power 11. How I get 11? 5 plus 6. We done from this. Now the coefficient, my dear student, I multiply them at the beginning, before this, but doesn't matter. Let us keep them to the last. Now this is j, and this is j, and this j has power 2, and this j has 33, so it is j with power 35. What's about the coefficient? This 2 with power 3, 2 with power 3, I know it is equal 8. I can write it as 8. 8 multiplied by 4 equal 32. We're done. Okay, so I find out 2 with power 3 equal 8 here. Okay, then I multiply it by the 4 here, the number 4. It is equal 32. We're done. Let us move to the next part. This is question number 32. I will move to 34. Here, simplify, write each answer in scientific notation. Scientific notation, this use it in the science more. Scientific notation, it has a rule. Okay, let me show you. 34. As we know, the power here will distribute to this power and this power. And I know this power is 1. So 2 by 1 and 2 by 5. So I write the 3 multiply 10 as it is. This is the first step. And then I 2 multiply 1 equal 2. And 2 multiply 5 equal 10. Now 3 with power 2 it is 9, yes? So 9 multiply 10 with power 10, we done. So what is the difference? I will show you in the next. You see the number here? This number here, okay, must be between 1 and 10. Okay, this is the rule. I will show you something. Okay, I will take 35. 35. I apply the same. 5 multiplied by 2 and 5 multiplied by 1. I write the 4 and the 10 as it is. Multiply by 10. This is the first step. The second step, I write 5 multiplied by 1 equal 5. And 5 multiplied by 2 equal 10. I have to find out this. Okay, I know till 4 with power 5 equal, let me do it. Okay, so 4 with power 5 equal 4 multiply 4 multiply 4 multiply 4 multiply 4. Till here, I know it is 64. And here, it is 16. Yes? 16 multiply 64. Let me do it. Okay. 16 multiply by 64. You multiply it normally. It is 1000. It is equal 1024. Okay, this is 4 with power 5. Now, I replace this by 1024 multiply by 10 with power 10. Yes, 10 with power 10. Now, the scientific notation said this number must be between 1 and 10. So I have to put the decimal point here, because if I put it here it will be 10 and something, and this is against the rule between 1 and 10. If I put it here it's 102. Okay, if I leave it, it is more than 10. So I have to place the decimal point here. Okay, and check how many digits after the decimal. 1, 2, 3. So I minimize this number by 3 digits, so I will add 3 digits here, so the 10 will be 13. Okay, because I move the decimal point from here, 1, 2, 3. I make the number smaller, so I have to make the power bigger by 3 zeros, because we move 3 steps. Okay, so this is the answer. 1 and 24 thousandths multiply by 10 with power 13. Okay, my dear student, let us take one more example. It will be easier for you. Okay, here the 3 will visit the negative 10, it will be negative 30, and the 3 will visit the power 1, this is power 1, remember, it will be 2 to the power 3. 2 to the power 3 multiply by 10 with power negative 30. You know from where I get it. This is 3 multiply 1 equal 3, and 3 multiply negative 10 equal negative 30. Okay, now, okay, 2 to the power 3, it is 8. So I'm so happy because it is between 1 and 10. So no need to do anything, so we're done. Okay, make sure in the scientific notation this number must be between 1 and 10. Okay, this is the rule. Okay, one more example, but let us take okay, this one 38, and we're done from this part. Now the 2 will visit the 4, so 2 multiply 4, and the 2 will visit the power 1 here. So the power outside, teacher, just only visit the powers? Yes, just only visit the powers. So just the first step, I write the numbers as it is without any powers. This is the first step. The second step, I multiply the 2 by the power 1, I get 2. Okay, so this is, let me write it better than this, 7.4 with power 2. And 2 multiply 4 with power, it will be power 8. Okay, okay. Now we have to find out the answer of this. Believe me, it is, you do it like this. 7.72 multiply 72, you will get this answer. Just to save your time, it is 5,184, and I know there are 2 digits after the decimal, 1, 2. Yes, it is 7.2, so I have to lift 2 digits, 1, 2, and place the decimal point here. Okay, so I will write 51.84 multiply 10 with power 8. What I did, I replaced this by the answer. Now 51 is bigger than or greater than 10, so I need to move the decimal point actually 1 digit to the left. So I minimize the number, so I maximize the power, so it will be 9. Why 9? Because you just move one step. You see the power point just passed 1 digit, which is the 1, so you add the 8 to be 9. Okay, my dear student, thank you for watching. This is the first part for 7.3, and see you in the next part. Goodbye.